It was a little close. All right. My earphones. Just a minute. How many times I forget these? All right. I gotta look in the right place. Okay. I'm gonna get started. This is on my business page now. My business page I changed to Diana Marchand, and I need to start using it. Need, should, whatever. I hate those words, but I do. And I use my personal page all too much. So I'm gonna try and use this and then share it to my personal. So please, my personal, I'd like to keep personal, more personal. And then my business page, I'd love to be doing more stuff about my business. And for that to be the place where people connect with me instead of my personal, right? We all still want to see what our friends and family post, right? And I'm not seeing much of that. So I'm going to just share this since it's on my business. I'm going to share it over to my Women Creating Healthy Lives. If you are, now that is where I'd love to do all my stuff. It's a group, my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. If you're not a part of it yet, you're a woman over 40, come and join me there because that's really where I do most of my hanging out on the topics about women living healthier, happier lives and midlife weight gain and all that on the hormones in that group. I do post in personal Facebook. It's just because it gets more exposure and that way I can also send more women to where I really want to be and where I really want to share the information, right? So that is what my intention is to get more people over to Women Creating Healthy Lives. All right. So let me just share this. I mean, because I want to help so many women and I also want you to be part of a community of women who are going through those things, right? Who can relate to what you're going through. No matter if you're just at the beginning phases of perimenopause and noticing the changes, yet still getting your period, or whether you are finished it and like, oh my God, I gained the weight, I don't know what to do, what's going on? And there's so much conflicting information, right? Okay, so I'm gonna share this and see what we can do here. I'm gonna share it to a couple places. Start to get there's over 2,000 women in my Women Creating Healthy Lives. So it's a fantastic group of women already. And I do share like free trainings. Like sometimes I'll do a quick Q&A where people can come on. I should do that. Haven't done that in a while. And special free trainings that run about an hour, right? Because I'm like, yeah, I want to get more women knowing about what kind of work I do, what type of work I do for women. And that's kind of the best way to do it, right? Okay, now I'm going to share it personal. So many places. This is crazy. Be nice if it could all be in one place. It would. Okay, we'll see. See who comes on. I want to talk about resistance because, oh my God. I'll tell you something I've been resisting for a long time and using excuses, and I'll tell you the excuses I'm using around it because, we all tend to resist something. And there is an area of our life where we find more challenging, like everyone. Just because, you may be viewing someone and saying, oh my God, how does she have it all together? There's no one that really has it all together. No matter what they may say or post on Facebook, it really, really, really not really true. For those who are watching me who don't watch me too often, I am in Bali, Indonesia. I have kind of hives, so sorry about that, and mosquito bites. It's just certain things set them off, and I don't know what yet. Trying to figure that out. But yeah, I'm in Bali, Indonesia right now, and I am from Vancouver Island, Edmonton, Alberta, actually, Canada. And I am starting my traveling, working online traveling. So Bali's my first stop. Then I'm going to Thailand. And then from Thailand, I'm not sure. I might come back to Bali, might stay in Thailand, might go who knows where. I'm open. So we're going to talk about resistance and this topic of what I've been dealing with resistance. So I do healthy eating and lifestyle coaching for women. Where is this? I don't see it. I think I shared it to the wrong group. Oh my God. Seriously, I'm getting used to this and it's just, okay, here we go. I hate to do this to you guys. Just a minute. So I resist things according to my business. So obviously, right, like I really have no problem at all eating healthy consistently. It doesn't mean I'm perfect, but it just means it's an area of my life that is not as challenging for me. So I don't have to I don't end up in a huge amount of resistance over that. But, oh yeah, I shared it to the same place. I don't understand. I want to share it to my personal page. But I don't like techie stuff. Can you tell? Yeah, do not like techie stuff at all. I don't know how to post it to my... No, I don't want to post to a chair. Put on my personal... Yeah, share on my timeline. Sorry, guys. I'm like... okay, let's go. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. So basically my resistance lies in my business stuff. Hello, whoever jumped on. I see there's one person. Maybe it's me. I don't even know. Let's make sure my post shared. The techie stuff really gets to me. It has never been my favorite stuff. So that is something I'm dealing with. So my resistance lies in something called doing funnels or getting systems in place in my business, right? The word systems even sets it off for me. And that is kind of like pre-written. You can pre-write some emails, put them in a row, and then the person who signs up for something gets these emails. They come, so you don't have to like think, oh, I got to write an email. Oh, I got to write an email. It's just kind of automatic. And I don't do that. Mostly I just write emails. But that's what I've been trying to set up so that I have a few things set up so that when people sign up for one of my free things or trainings, then they get really good content after that for a while, like some of the really good content. And that is where I'm resisting. And why? So there's always a reason why we resist, right? There's always a reason why you resist, why I resist, why we have this resistance. Now for me, I resist because doing that stuff brings up within me uncomfortable feelings, of course. So when I go to do something techie and I can't quite, it's like it takes a long time to figure out. I'm impatient for one. So I get impatient, I get frustrated. I don't like feeling like that. I feel like I'm stupid, like I can't figure it out. Like what is wrong with me? Why can't I figure it out? Why can everybody else figure it out? Why can't I figure it out? And you could really, if your thing is eating healthy or staying on again, off again, or exercising, whatever, I know you can relate to that statement because we look at other people and we go, why can they have no problem doing that? Why do I struggle with that? Why am I struggling with that? And the insight, a big part of that is because you don't either like it. So for me, the techie stuff, I don't really like doing it. But I also am the type of person who doesn't like doing what I don't like to do. I see we have a couple people popping on now. So say hello. I had to share this so many friggin' times. Say hello when you come on so I know who's here. But so I have resistances going on, because I feel stupid trying to do something I don't know how to do. When I try to do something that I find techie or hard, it makes me feel like I haven't come a long way. Basically, it makes me feel defeated, makes me feel like a failure. And of course, we want to avoid those feelings, right? So know that when you're resisting something, you're usually avoiding feeling like something because you believe or you think that what you're resisting, so doing that action, actually taking that action, is going to make you feel a certain way and not very good about yourself. We will tend to always resist. We will tend to move away from what we don't feel good and move towards what makes us feel good. So when there's something you're avoiding or resisting, what you can ask is, what about it do I fear? What about it? How do I think that would go if I actually do it, right? So what would it feel like? What would it make me feel like? So when I begin to do this techie stuff, I begin to feel frustrated. I begin to feel anxious. I begin to feel stupid. I begin to feel inferior. I begin to feel like a failure. So of course I'm going to avoid it. Of course I am. So with healthy eating or prepping the meals, like actually making meals, you could be thinking, it's going to take forever. I don't have 3 hours. I seriously don't have 3 hours. I have so many things to do. I just don't have time for this. And I know that's common for a lot of people. So note that resistance is very much around you are believing or thinking or from past experience, right, that it's going to take a long time. Now this is, of course, not going to move you forward. So what can you do? It's really about noticing, so being aware of what those beliefs are. So then when you write them down or when you say, oh, that's what I really think. So that's what you believe about that thing. So now you're aware, okay, I believe those things. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So now what can I begin to do? And obviously I'm the type of person right now who believes that. So that is who you are being right now. The type of person who believes healthy eating is hard, the type of person who believes making healthy meals is really time consuming and hard, the type of person who believes they don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, things like that, right? So then you get more awareness. So then you're like, well, wow, that's crazy. Then you can go and ask, what do you choose to be? What type of person do you choose to be now? Because we all want, so your desire is like, oh, I really want to like feel more energy, feel more vibrant, get rid of this belly fat, fit in my clothes better. So you already know what you desire. You already know what you want to work towards. But now what you've got to get is, okay, well, who do I have to be in order to have those results? Who would that person be? What does that person who has those results, what are they doing every day? What are they thinking? How are they behaving? What do they believe about the process? So a person who consistently eats healthy and finds it easy is going to believe it's easy, right? So you already know what they believe. They believe that it's easy. It can be easy. They believe that you can learn anything. They believe that it doesn't take time. They believe they always have time for it. They put it as a priority in their life. So you begin to see, oh, I see, I'm here, they're this way. No wonder I'm not there, because I'm not acting, thinking, believing, and taking action, whatever, from where I am now. So, oops, sorry, that's the internet. That's why I don't have it yet. It's because I'm acting from the place of not believing it's possible or believing it's hard. So all it's about then is about asking kind of like important questions. So who do I have to be? Not have, I hate that. Who do I get to be? Who do I get to become? What would I be thinking? What would I be doing every day? So you get really clear on those things. And then that can seem overwhelming. So then you break it down as in little steps, like, okay, what's something I can start right now? What is something I can do right now? And that could be cut up some veggies, right? Like simple as that. Then just leave it at that. That is doable. It's something that's going to help you. You're going to feel accomplished. You're going to feel like, yeah, that was great. I did something. Or go to the grocery store and buy some vegetables. I'm going to go to a farmer's market and get some vegetables and some greens. That's what I'm going to do right now. I can take that action today, right? So you want to just take one action, because when we resist something, we see it as too much or overwhelming. So when you break it down into small things, and sometimes we think, well, that's not going to get us anywhere, but it will, because it gets you started. It gets you taking action. It gets you doing the one thing right now. It makes you feel like you're doing something. You feel proud of yourself. You feel like, I can do this. You feel accomplished. You begin to feel more confident about the whole process. So that's my advice for you. And so right now, I've been avoiding what I have been avoiding. So last night I wrote out some emails that would be going in this system I want to set up. And then now I'm going to learn it, take some time to actually learn how to do it and stay calm and centered while I'm learning it. And then start to take a couple actions today, learning it, putting in some information. It's a special program, and see how that works. I hope that helped you guys, because we all deal with resistance in some area of our life. So sometimes, that whole saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything. I don't believe that. I know everybody believes that, but I just don't. I just don't believe it, because we may totally resist and not do something, but that doesn't mean we're like that in every area of our life. There's no way. There's no way. You are really good and consistent in some things, and then other areas of your life you might not be. So, sorry, I don't believe that saying, whoever believes it. But those are some tips on really how to become more aware about where your resistance lies, where it starts, what's holding you back. Hi, whoever's popping on. I'm just about to finish up. But type. I see you're typing something. And then some simple actions you can take that'll help to move you forward, to see your situation differently, so that you begin to take these little actions, and how to break down things so that you can start to take these consistent little actions that'll move you forward and move you through the resistance. And then you will begin to feel so much more confident, like you've actually accomplished something. And then that just brings you forward, forward, and forward. All right. Someone was going to comment and say hello. You're going to say hello. Say hello. 2 people on. Let me know who's watching. Yeah, I did some really good points about resistance and how I was dealing with it right now. So watch the video from the beginning. It's really helpful. It has to be some of the best tips. So, and it's really, truly the way we need to kind of work through it. All right. Oh, someone's typing now. I'm just going to see. And of course, always, you guys can comment below, ask me any questions. Also, I love doing content. I love doing these videos for you, but sometimes I can't think of what you would want. Like, what type of information do you want? What would you like to hear? I'm open for suggestions. I'm open for comments. I'm open for all of that, okay? Know that, so you can comment below. And as well, my Where to Start program is open for everybody all the time, actually. I'm setting it up so that it is a program you can take and consistent and get the information for and then always have it. So it's not like going to open and close at a certain date right now anyways. So if you're somebody who's like, oh my God, I don't know where to start, I'm so confused, I have so much resistance because I don't know where to start, that's a program for you. DianaMarchand.com/WHERE where-to-start. Check it out. All right. Bye-bye.